Hey guys, this is Sarah with Raven's Crochet. Welcome back to my channel. And my furry feline Raven is, I think she's in the bedroom right now. I am finishing up some laundry. I got my new cabinet from my carpenter buddy finally. It looks gorgeous and it's so functional. It's just the way I asked him to build it. Beautiful color. I'll show you guys that at the very end of this video, but I thought today would be a great day for a yarn tour. Yay! I'm going to show you guys pretty much my entire place because I have room in almost every entire space. So we're going to start with the bookshelves that I'm looking at right in front of me, the very top of my living room wall. I started to do another video and I completely forgot to show you a whole tower of yarn that I overlooked. Most of the yarn I have is from Ice Yarns, and I have a lot of Red Heart yarn and a few orders from Annie's catalog here and there, some Joann's yarn and Hobby Lobby yarn, and some recently acquired Ollie's yarn and Dollar Tree yarn. So the majority of it is, if not Red Heart, Ice Yarns. So I'm going to flip the camera around. I can't actually flip it while recording, so I'm just going to move to the other side. This video will get a little shaky, so if you get visually nauseous at all, close your eyes. We're going. Here we go. Alright, so here's the first two bookshelves. This is 24 inches long, 2 feet, and about 12 inches from the wall out. And I have 40 packs of Ice Yarns up here. This is all from Ice Yarns. I got 40 packs of yarn. Most of these have 8 balls a pack. Some of these, like these here, these have 4 packs. 4 skeins per pack, because that's a different kind. This is Baby Twist, black, gray, white. Got some dark rainbows and light rainbows of Picasso. More Picasso. Picasso on the purple and green here is Picasso. That's a cotton, 100% cotton, 3-weight or 4-weight. That one too. That's a 3rd pack of these two. Mohair Active, and this is Lorena colorful. Cotton yarns, 3-weight yarn, great for summertime shawls and stuff, and swimsuit covers. This is one thing I forgot to show you guys. Right next to my front door, I have this tower of Ice Yarns. This is All Savor. This is a colorway. I want to make a shawl with these colors, all 6 colors. This is dark rose pink. This is rose pink, light powder pink. This one I think was just silver or light gray. This one is just basic gray. And this is anthracite black. And then I got some Premier Color Fusion Chunky and Premier Bloom Chunky. Some more Ice Yarns. This is Nordic. A 5 chunky weight acrylic yarn. There's some more Premier Savor in the beige and a white. Cotton yarns for summertime garments and hand towels. Cotton shawl cakes. That's mixed fiber wool content. And there's some acrylic yarns down at the bottom. Over here on the floor, I've got my box full of yarns. I recently showed you guys Hirschner's order. My Ogo yarn I wanted to make hats out of. And some yarn from the Dollar Tree. This party streamer stuff is great for packaging. I got one of those. And my, what's going to soon be my Mandela floor poof, you know, my little footstool. I'm going to crochet a mandala for this at some point. These are 7 cheesy poop containers that I have all of my scrap yarns in, including the very center has like yarn snips and tidbits, you know, that I'm going to use for stuffing. And I have like a lot of small balls of yarn and smaller skeins. I'm dropping yarn all over the place. This is the most recent. This is Eggplant. Such a gorgeous purple. And I have more of this Premier yarn in the bedroom. It's just Premier Active in purple. So here's my couch area. Blanket I made for my baby chair. This is where I sit and crochet. Got some crochet books there in the corner. That's my main bookshelf. I still got my Halloween skeleton and everything out. And I've talked about the shawl before. I used 4 cakes of Red Heart Melange, and I alternated 2 stripes of each colorway. And there's the scarf. I'm still not quite finished working on it. I didn't get a chance to crochet like yesterday like I wanted to, but I'm about to as soon as I get done recording this video. I got half a donut left of that Stylecraft Amour, and then I'm done with this scarf. I've got one of Jennifer's project bags with a shawl in it I'm working on. And here's a basket I crocheted for a lot of my whips. I probably have like 20 whips in this basket. Not even kidding. Let me turn the lights on over here. This is my yarn studio in the dining area. This is what you see in most of my videos when I'm doing yarn hauls and whatnot. My desk area that's supposed to be for my video tutorials, it gets awkward sometimes, and I need to clean it off. I've got whips over there and just piles of yarn. This is what I need to find homes for in my storage, and they don't have a home right now, so they're just kind of piled everywhere. I bring these reusable market tote bags anytime I go yarn shopping. I fill them up. I have them filled with yarn by the time I get home. I've got some books under there and notebooks for note-taking and more yarn under there, and I got plastic tote bins under there full of stuff and craft supplies, and I've got sewing supplies here because, you know, I have a sewing machine on the desk, and I've got all my cotton yarn behind the sewing machine, all my eyelash yarn, my glittery yarn and stuff, and I've wedged yarn in the space there in between bookshelves. And this little plastic shelf, cardboard shelf thingy was a display thing for food at my store, and I took it home. I think that was originally displaying Haichu gummies. And that last one you saw, all my ice yarns on the tower on next to my door, that was a plastic food container displaying candy of some kind or drinks. And most of this is just ice yarns. Anything you see with like a 5-digit number on it, that's ice yarns. Ice yarns. Ice yarns. Ice yarns. So a lot of this is from Annie's catalog. They're Red Heart cakes, Lion Brand Mandela tweed marl cakes or whatever. And some of this is from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby purchases. It's Yarn Bee yarn. That's all Red Heart. I want to make 2 rainbow blankets. That's Red Heart Super Saver stripes, and then the Red Heart. And then I have a lot of I Love This Yarn solid rainbow colors back behind there from Hobby Lobby. I've got some crocheted squares here, some finished hats and gloves, some beautiful cakes on display, works in progress. Nothing too heavy that's going to weigh that down. That's just hanging on a plant hook. I got this thing from Dollar General. And all my books here, these are the majority of my craft books, and a lot of them have to do with sewing. There's some in there for serging. And I have some, these are my yarn baggies / food storage. Got some yarn here that one of my yarny friends recently sent me. Sunset Nights Lion Brand cakes. And there's projects in here. Baby twist yarn. And I have one of these crochet baskets that was my great-grandmother's. Grandma Betty. She taught me to crochet when I was, gosh, maybe 7 or 8 years old. So I'm going to take you to the bedroom now because there's more yarn back there. Much more yarn. That comforter bag is full with yarn. Here we go. Here is the majority of the rest of my yarn. I have a few boxes in here, and I have a tote bin behind me that you guys can't see, full of pretty much solids. I've got a bunch of solid in the mauve tone and the burgundy wine color of Big Twist and Savor, and a couple of big chunky yarns of Chanel, I guess. Raven's on the bed. This is a basket full of t-shirts and old garments that I wanted to make a t-shirt quilt out of, and a pair of pajama pants my grandmother used to sleep in and wear. Some yarn I'll probably put in a giveaway, and most of this is Red Heart. Some I've caked up. These little single skeins are from Hobby Lobby. I think they're like $1.50 a piece, and that's just a Red Heart black skein, and I think this here might be Big Twist or something, and then that's pretty much all Red Heart, and other yarns. Some of it I got from Michael's. All of this up top, this is a macaroon yarn from Ice Yarns, extremely soft. These two have a little bit of wool in it, which are great for like snowball blankets if it gets super cold in your area. And this I'm going to use here for a sweater, and I'm probably going to give a couple of those away. Because macaroon is so cheap. It's like $5 a pack. Sometimes it's $3 a pack. And you get a pack of 8. So most of this is from Ice Yarns. You've seen those labels with the numbers on them. That's Ice Yarns. And I have a lot of it. Mostly Savor. There's some great yarn for Christmas borders. There's green and there's red. And there's some nice teal. And a lot of Snow White. I've got 2 weights and 4 weights. Got some really nice cones here. These cones are 2 weight. Acrylic with polyamide in it, which makes it super luxuriously soft. I love any acrylic with polyamide in it. And these cones have over 1,000 yards in them. And I have 2 of them. And I might put one in to give away to share the love. Because I love using smaller weights for smaller garments if I need something more delicate. But for the majority of the time, I don't like working with a weight that's lower than a 3 weight. So I like to double that up or mix it in with another type of yarn. Like mixing it with here to brighten up the colors. These are 3 weight DKs, Premier Everyday. And then this is Chanel. And this is Yarn B from Hobby Lobby. This is Red Heart with Love in the cameo color. And I forget what that lavender color one is. Raven is. You hear her? She's wanting my attention. And some more Ice Yarns. This is like a decorative yarn. It goes from thick to thin. I like the colorway, but I don't like how I like how it works up too. I just don't like working with it. I'll probably donate that or something, or give it away to anyone who might like to have it. This is mostly from a Joann's haul, and I got this yarn here from Walmart. I tend to get a couple of skeins of these, maybe 2 or 3 every time I go to Walmart, because I want a really big queen size bed with this yarn. And then any yarn I have left over, I want to make prayer shawls. I want to make prayer shawls and then donate them. Because this is like my favorite acrylic yarn to work with ever, are these Mandela Ombre cakes. And they're like $5.97 I think at Walmart. I get a couple of them every time I go. And then this is from Joann's. This yarn here is from Hobby Lobby. It's Yarn B. And I've got boxes here on the floor that are from a yarny friend and yarn that I've purchased. And this is some of the yarn I got from Ollie's. And then there's my Line Brand Rainbow Ice Cream Cotton Blend yarn. See, I got a couple of rainbows there, but I need a couple of more. And I only have 1 purple out of all the other colors. I've got 1 purple and 1 orange. So I need to find a couple more purple and a couple more orange. And then I have a whole bunch of Premier puzzle yarn in the Sudoku color. One of my favorite yarns to work with. And I want to make a queen size blanket for my bed with that. And I've got more Premier puzzle in here. I've got a cool rainbow fleece blanket that I want to crochet a border with. And the yarn I want to use, sorry for blocking the light there. The yarn I want to use to crochet a border on, this is like a Fabnet remnant piece at Walmart. I bought for like $10 bucks. I want to use that Puzzle Baby Black Rainbow yarn to border this blanket. I think that would be so gorgeous. Because it's literally just like, it's a diagonal striped rainbow blanket. I showed that in one of my past videos months ago, but I will show it again once it's finished. And these cubes are for finished items. Got a couple of scarves in here that I made. Nylon acrylic, soft polyamide acrylic with glitter. These are all crocheted pieces done, and some mesh bags that will be I'll use to wrap the gifts in. Half of my Christmas presents are done. I'm still working on more Christmas presents. This Fat Chanel I want to make some nice cushion blankets for. There's some loveys. That's pretty much all the yarn that I have. Not to mention that tote bin on the floor that you guys can't see right now. But if you guys want to watch the rest of the video, I will show you guys where my new cabinet is in my bathroom for my washing machine. So I'm backing out of the bedroom and let you get a glimpse of these cool curtains. I just recently did a stitch tutorial on this. This is upside down. This is the stitch upside down because they're curtains, but I used a Lion Brand Mandela cake. It's a 3-weight yarn, and I used Red Heart with glitter for the granny squares, and I crocheted loops. I did a border around this entire piece right here, and when I did the border, I added like extra like 7, 8, 10 chains for each loop, and I think it looks pretty cool. And then I used the same Red Heart with glitter yarn at the bottom, like the last 8 rows, it looks like, the last 6 rows, and then added fringe. So I think that looks pretty cool. So here we go to the bathroom. And here's my washing machine. And here is the cabinet. I am so pleased with this cabinet. He built this in like 2 days. He kind of partially forgot to, sorry, my finger's in the way. He kind of partially forgot to get it started, and I told him I really needed it because it would be so much easier to drain. And it's a very gorgeous color. I'm trying to just not block the light here. This is melamine wood, and it's got enough storage space for my trash can, my soap, and I'm out of toilet paper, so I need to go get toilet paper. But look what kind of hinges he put on here. Very gorgeous finish. Look, 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 look. Ah, I love it. They're soft close hinges. They barely make a noise when they close, so they won't slam shut and be noisy. So I'm finishing up a load now. What I need to do now is put it on drain. I always unhook the hose attachment, which is usually right here on this little thingy. And then I let it just kind of lay down back and run behind the washing machine. And then it goes into my tub. Don't judge the rubber ducky. My grandmother had a rubber ducky in her tub. Here we go. It's draining. So I already have clothes and stuff air drying. These are hand towels and pillowcases that I've washed. I've got about maybe 10 hand towels and 6 pillowcases in here. Sorry, my hand is in the way, guys. And you don't want to add more than that. A set of queen size sheets and 2 pillowcases will fit in here, or just a flat sheet or fitted sheet of king size sheets. You can put 3 pairs of jeans, a couple of shirts, 3 small bath towels, or 2 large bath sheets will fit in here. So pretty much on the smaller side of loads, but it does an amazing job at washing. And it has a 15-minute cycle, and it has a soft cycle and a standard cycle, and then the drain selection. And you can spin items in here for like 5 minutes. You can only fit 1/3 of your wash in the spin cycle. It's so small and tiny. I just got done spin cycling one of my sweatshirts. This is my Sooner sweatshirt. Yarny friend, you know who you are. I washed and cleaned my Sooner sweatshirt. Woo woo, Boomer Sooner. Woo woo, just to annoy you. Okay, well that's all I've got for now. I'm going to put these in here a little bit at a time and get that going. I'm so glad I don't have to use this tub anymore to drain. I put wet clothes in here that need to be spinned. Get them in here so I can go ahead and start my next load, and I just kind of keep going. I've got my own little drawstring that I made to put stuff on. I'm not going to show you everything, but you know, I made my own little loom rope with my knitting loom and some acrylic yarn, and I've got it tied from my shower pole to the wall on really strong those really strong sticky grip hooks that don't put holes in the walls. I use those. I'll come over here. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but there we go. Those are the hooks I used, and I did a crazy 8 and attached that other end to that. And then I have a vent in here, so I can turn that on for air circulation. So, okay, I'm going to go now, guys. I'm going to go. I'm so happy with my cabinet. So happy with it. And now I'm going to say bye. I'm going to finish up my laundry and get some dinner, and I'm going to go crochet and probably watch some Netflix and catch up on everybody else's video. Happy crocheting. Bye.